Okay, okay. Hello, all. Anybody here? Anybody here? Let's see. Can't see me. Can't see me. I see nobody. Okay. One person's watching. I'm gonna make two. There we go. There we go. Where's it at? Hold on 1 second. Trying to come in. Hi, Cindy B. How are you? Hi, Cindy B. Uh-oh. Here we go. Hey, Elliot. How are you? Everyone say hi to Justin. Justin's here diamond painting tonight for a little while. My eyes are acting up, so I'm going to try. Hi, Shawana. You doing good, Elliot? How's Janice? I haven't spoke to her. I know that she did make it home safely. Cindy B says, hey, Justin, good to see you. Justin been cheating on me. Justin been diamond painting without me, y'all. I'm feeling some type of way. That's okay.
Gotta get this done at some point.
I agree.
Can't let the art go to waste.
How's it going? Hey, Mickey. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel some kind of way. Can you guys hear me? I'm sitting a little bit further from the mic. She's doing good. That's good. I'm so happy. I felt so bad when her first flight was canceled. Oh, the disappointment. I could feel it through the screen. I could really feel it. So I'm definitely glad that she was able to make it home.
The stress of getting
Hey, Shalene, how you doing? I apologize. There's a little bit of a delay tonight because I can't see the screen. And I can't wear my glasses and see my diamond painting. So my options are either move everything closer to the screen or be comfortable and read the comments as they come up on the phone. I am getting to that point where I gotta have, backup. You okay? You okay, little panda? Mickey says, just stopped in to say hi before I lay down. Night, Mickey. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. I know it's late, especially for everyone that's in the Central and the Eastern time zone. It's, probably killer. So I definitely appreciate the support. I know a lot of you watch me back on the replay, and I definitely appreciate that as well. But if you can hang out tonight live, that's great, because we plan to have some fun. As you guys know, Justin here is my co-host. He's been diamond painting with me for probably about a year and a half. Has it been that long? Wow, yeah, about a year and a half. And so he definitely joins me from time to time. Hey, Not Safe, how you doing? He joins me from time to time. He used to join me every broadcast. Now it's at least once, maybe twice a month. Justin usually hosts the giveaways. He's really integral in deciding what we are going to give away and if we're going to try and do a theme and things like that around the giveaways. So if you're new to the channel or if you missed some of the lives that he goes in with me, then let's welcome him back. the diamond painting cheater, Justin.
Don't put cheater in there.
He's been cheating on me, y'all. He's been diamond painting a whole lot without me. How would you guys feel if your diamond painting partner, your crafting partner, went on to craft without you? Am I right to feel left behind? Or
Left behind. How many diamond paintings have you done without me?
focus? We're talking about you, not me.
I'm still on the same one.
I agree.
Ain't nobody cheating. I'm trying to get it done.
You're not cheating. Elizabeth says, good evening, Tia. Just wanted to stop by and say hi. It's 11 p.m. here. I'll watch the replay tomorrow. Thanks, Elizabeth. Hope you're feeling okay. I know your shoulder is starting to bother you. Thank you for checking in. Have a good rest of your evening. And, Elliot's having some problems sleeping. Oh, not good, not good. So I hope that, Elliot, you're able to get that. I'm going to tell you, I've been having a lot of problems sleeping lately myself. But last night, I don't know, I had a little beverage, and that beverage knocked me out. I mean, I slept good. I slept hard. You know how you sleep hard when your hair on one side when you go to bed, and it's on the other side when you get up? You know what I look like in the morning when I do our AM chats. So I'm sure that you, Mickey, and if Brandy's in here, I'm sure you guys know what I look like in the morning. Imagine my hair just all over, because, you know, I try to put a little cap on it before we get online. But I slept hard. My whole face was rearranged. Like, my cheek was higher than it normally is from me sleep. Like, my face must have just been pushed up in to the covers.
I'm not messing with you.
For hours. You need some sleep like that. That's what you need. Moonshine. You know anybody around you that make moonshine? I'm not saying anything. I'm not condoning. Maybe I am. But definitely get you a little spirited beverage, and maybe that would do the trick. Obviously, drink at your own risk. You know, I want to make sure there's visible, little invisible disclaimer down there. They're not responsible for anything like that. But at the end of the day, that worked for me. It was a beautiful experience. And I slept really, really well. So hopefully, Elliot, you'll be able to get some sleep. Mickey says you need to rest now so that you don't nap tomorrow and be up all night. That is good as well. Hey, not safe. You paint without me, and you brought me into it. Oh, y'all. That is not safe. Yes, I do. Paint. You know what? You're better at it than me. And I brought you into it. And you blending. I don't know how to blend. I'm trying to get better at it. So I do feel left behind and cheated on when you guys prosper, and I don't. But when I'm prospering, it's all good. Okay? That's how it's supposed to be.
You see the logic in that?
There's a lot of logic in that.
Do you see the logic in that?
Focus. It's all about me. Focus. Marissa says, hey, girl. Hey, Justin. Cindy B says, no, so I'm wrong. Justin needs to catch up. Well, he's trying. I'm telling you, he's been diamond painting. Even my mom was like, man, he's been diamond painting a lot without you. That hurts. That hurts, Mom. You know, that hurts.
You see, at least Cindy's on my side.
Cindy's always on your side. Oh, that's so sweet. And Natsif says, hey, Cindy, how's it going? Melody, hello, how are you? Marissa says, did you have pillow lines on your face? I sure did. Pillow lines. Just had a discussion with my mom. She said something about buying me some new kind of pillowcase. And I said, for what? And she was like, you know, to catch your drool. I said, I don't drool. I don't know where that's coming from. I do not drool. I told her, I said, I said, I'm extremely cognizant of it because I don't want to end up with one of those mask things on. And the more you sleep and you snore, your mouth's open and drool, your mouth dries up. I said, that's where it's headed to. So I'm cognizant. I don't drool. I woke up with a line of drool and it couldn't even lie. It was like crusted up against my eye, coming down right to the corner of my mouth. I mean, I slept hard last night. It was good. It was relaxing, enjoyable. Hey, Melissa B. Melissa says, hi, Justin. Hey, Robert. How you doing tonight? Hi, Brittany. Hello. So, let's see. Marissa says, point to mom. Yeah, she got a little point. I'm doing pretty good, Robert. I'm doing pretty good. I got me some sleep. I'm feeling well. Me and my son we putting in some time this next couple of weeks. We definitely putting in some time. Doing diamond painting. I have pulled out, just some things that I want to do for the summer. If you guys have heard me kind of chit-chatting around, I've been, trying to get back into my cross stitch. It's a slow process. I mean, it's very slow. I can't even pick which project to work on, and I got 119 of them. They're little projects. They're not like the big ones where you see people with the 2 hoops and they're going to turn it into a quilt. I don't have a big project like that. It's not even pillow size. These are what I would call, they look like they would go right nice on top of a Harbor Freight container. That's my size project. Yep. Anyway, you know what they say, baby steps. So I'm sure when I get done cross stitching, there'll be 1 X across the top of this box. Boop, done. I'm just gonna pick a cute color, Melissa says, good God, Tia. Yes. And Shalene says, I'm going to cross stitch all weekend. Man, if you guys watch Rachel and Marissa, they make it look fun. They sit there. They look like they're having a good time. I feel like I could put my feet up while I'm doing it. And it just looks like it would be so much fun. I saw a project that Cindy B did. It was a beaded cross stitch. That looked fun. And then I move away from my diamonds. And it's just, I'm a lost cause. I really am in love with diamond painting. I had a bad week last week. I am in 3 different trainings for state licensing. And I don't have a lot of time. I got to get this done by June 1st. I need it done actually by May, probably 30th, because I need that 31st, that 1-day processing. But I just gave up last week. I was so tired. My brain was fried. I was miserable all the time. I'm walking around with my chair. I got this little office chair, and I take it with me everywhere I go. I'm wheeling it around everywhere I go so that I'm comfortable. Because, it's my size. It fits my size, is what I'll say. So I'm taking it with me everywhere I go. Have you guys ever seen the movie The Jerk? Where the guy, he's leaving his family and I'm taking this too. And he grabs like the eraser off of a desk and he crosses the office and he sees the trash can. I'm taking this with me too. And he's like leaving life. That's how I felt like I was last week. Every time I had to take my chair and leave a room to try and go study. I'm trying to find a room to study on my iPad. And I was so upset. Like, I hate this. I hate this. Like, I gotta read. I'm telling you, if you asked me what the laziest way to do something is.
You sound like a kid in high school.
I felt like a kid in high school. I'm telling you, I was trying to figure all kinds of ways out. I spent more time on that doggone iPad trying to find an app that I can download to do this, download to do that. I downloaded an app to read the information to me so that I could just put my feet up while I'm in my chair and I could just listen. And then I fell out the damn chair because I fell asleep. Oh my goodness. So that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. It's like frustrating. My mind is blown. Then what? Don't look at me like that. Oh, the shame. You're giving me shame.
I couldn't do that in school at all. I had to sit there and read.
Yeah, you couldn't do it. It was about that entry level. You know, you got to get this down. I had the entry level. This is additive. Additive, you're on your own. Entry level, we got to get it accomplished.
Here's the thing. Whether you was in high school or not.
That's me. I feel like we're going to say something mean.
I couldn't do that in college either.
Cindy B says, I'm still cross-stitching only. And Cindy B, she's thought about getting up a diamond painting, but nothing is speaking to her. I think the last time we talked about this, Cindy B, you said the same thing. So, what are you into? Do you want, this is what Not Safe says to me. Are you in the mood to evoke emotion? Or do you want something that's bright and fun? Are you in a dark mood? Those are the questions that I answer before I pick a painting. Like I said, I was lost. He's a little bit better at this than I am, but he has me thinking. And that is what I use to pick the two projects I'm working on. As you can see, when I first said I was doing this for the DP Get Your Big On event, I said, I wanted something that was colorful, that was bright, kind of reminded me of one of those days where you just want to get outside and enjoy the weather. We're stuck inside, we're quarantined. That's how this was chosen. So the colors are beautiful. I got to a point where I was so upset because I was waiting on my sparklers to come in. I had some ideas that I wanted to try, but I have to get to that side of the painting to try them. I have a few ideas for the pink and the trees, but the rest of them was the water on the, you probably can't see that, but the rest of my ideas, here we go. Woohoo, look at that. Okay, so I had some ideas. Here we go. I'm going to do that again. I had some ideas for the pinks and the trees, but then the rest of my ideas was on the other side over by the water. Now you guys probably are on the same page with me. So Marissa says, we're having a good time. Robert says, hey, Marissa. What's Justin work? Justin is still working on
a painting from a year ago.
What is the name of this?
Gumball.
He's still working on Gumball. He just hit the halfway point. He started it in August or September
of last year.
He has 4 projects though, but this is the one that he keeps. He's determined to get it finished first. Then he'll probably add 2 more because Justin's trying to move into customs. He wants to do some more stuff with like Marvel and things. So he wants to finish up what he has before he kind of moves into just some things that mean a little bit more to him, which I completely agree with. He talked about it a few months ago. He's still there. Obviously, the shipping got to be an issue. He has preference for squares. He definitely likes Evermoment, and he wanted to get into customs. So that kind of put things on the back burner. And that's where he's at, kind of waiting for the world to open back up so he can order these customs. But he has some great, you saw the picture?
Yeah.
He has a great picture that he's getting customized. We're waiting basically for shipping to open back up. We don't want to be waiting 2 or 3 months. So there we go with that. And let's see, moving on. Cindy B says, can't come to your live, Marissa. I was watching The Masked Singer and texting my daughter. Uh-oh. Cindy B says, I love the jerk. My thermos. That's it right there. Yeah. So I'm going to show you his picture. And I hope that it's a nice version of it. This is his custom. That is Into the Spideyverse.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on it to, the light went out. I was waiting on it to kind of, clear up if you guys can see it. If I turn it, will it,
It's going to turn.
Okay. Well, sorry. That's actually right side up because he's coming down the side of a building. But that's what he wants to do for a custom. It's Into the Spideyverse. He has a couple of other ideas, really great ideas, but that's coming from Evermoment, and he's trying to get all of this stuff done. He wants it big enough because he has somewhere in mind to even hang it. I can't wait because I think I may want to join him on that one. That one's going to be fun.
Here's another.
Ooh, I love this. I can see you. And here's the other custom that he wants. Look at those colors. This one is awesome. So that's where he's moving into the world of customs. And I can definitely see it. I went out.
Yeah, that's not good.
Alrighty, let's see. Moving on from there. Cindy B says, my daughter bought me a cross-stitch pattern, a download for Mother's Day. I've been hearing a lot about this. Now, when I was in Marissa's live, I asked, and maybe you can type that in for me, Marissa, but I was wondering what comes with the Heaven and Earth design. Are you just getting the design, or do they have kits where everything comes with it? The needle, the cross-stitch canvas, the thread, I guess is what you call them, the DMC floss, or, what actually comes in a kit? If somebody were interested in purchasing the pattern, is that all you get is the pattern? You got to go out and you got to order the colors from somewhere else? Because that would be interesting. I see so many people doing it, and it looks so fun and things.
So what is that?
It's cross stitch. So it's where they have canvas like this,
Yeah.
but instead of putting a diamond over the square, they do a stitch with thread, and it comes under, and they come back up and do another, and it makes a cross. Hence the term cross stitch. And so each of these would be like individual crosses. They have a couple of other stitches too, like a back stitch that will allow it to look like a, where you're lining it, if you want to make the leaves, in a tree, and you want to sew different types of things like that. But
is it like similar to painting, like with a symbol or something?
it is. The pattern looks like this,
That's crazy.
but you're stitching.
That's crazy.
And because it's a stitch, it's not as big. The stitches are smaller than the diamonds. Yeah.
That's actually interesting.
See, you would be great at that too.
That's interesting.
Cross stitch. Maybe I'll do a cross stitch project because I got 119, and when I said that they're about this big, I might have been exaggerating, but we're gonna make them this big. I can't do anything too big. It's gonna take away time from my. It's gonna take away time from my diamond painting. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, that's cool." So they really liked your custom. I like it. I think it's gonna be a great idea. Elliot says he's thought about using TSA for a custom. That might be worth it also, because I do hear.
I think TSA would be good for
I do think they would also, because when I look at them, I like what their canvases look like. I like what I see when I watch unboxings. So you're right, Elliot. I think TSA would be as good as well. Cindy B says, I don't dare total up how much I spent on cross-stitching the past 3 months. Marissa was trying to do that on her live, Cindy B. She was talking about how she's been spending. I haven't been spending, so I'm waiting on the big release or something, because that could be true too. But I got some money that's just sitting around and it's twiddling its thumb. She don't like me. She won't touch me. She ain't putting me on nothing. I don't have no friends.
She don't love me.
She don't love me. I have not been spending. I thought that I would be, but I haven't been. So that's great. So she says, I think it's just a pattern. Cindy B says, yeah, just a pattern. Marissa says, you buy your floss and fabric separately. What? How about beginners? I think you can get a floss kit from another company. Okay, so you have to get the floss kit from another. The She Shed Craft Shack. Hello, welcome. Me either. The ballpoint needles I use are $8 for 3 of them. Wow. Counted, crossed it. Yeah, that's the other thing. You're counting the squares. You're counting them, and then you put marks and stitches in them. Shalene says, I've been cross-stitching for over 30 years. I have so much money tied up into it. And Cindy B says, I haven't tried the ballpoint needles yet. I just got some petite and love them. Takes longer to do. Okay, y'all done told me something and taught me something. It take longer to do, you know. Marissa says, I like the freedom and the variety of cross-stitch versus diamond painting. Oh, that's something to think about. The She Shed Craft Shack said, I love that. I can cross-stitch in my recliner. That's what I'm really looking at, is something butt friendly. You know what I mean? When
something butt friendly.
Butt friendly. Obviously, sitting in this chair all day. You know, I'm at home and I'm in quarantine, and today is day. What is today?
It's
71. 71. 75. It's up there. It's in the 70s. And so my butt, I need something butt friendly. I need to be able to sit back and just roll back and, you know, move it around a little bit, and right? Yeah, dance, put my feet up, you know, so that's what I need. Last night, we had an awesome movie night. It was.
That movie was hilarious.
Exactly.
That movie was I was not expecting that movie to be that funny.
So last night,
I really was.
We were in here and we ended up for movie night watching this movie called The Hustle. It was with Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson, and I was not expecting it to be good and to so we really enjoyed ourselves. But that's what I need. I need a craft where I can kick my feet up. We can watch a movie, laugh and chuckle, and I can get a lot done. You know, I was trying to diamond paint while we were watching, and it was just pulling our attention, which was good. You know, that's what a movie night is designed to do. But, you know, could I have sat somewhere doing something while I was doing that? That's always what I come back to. So lots of fun, loads of fun. We laughed. This movie night went on. After that, we went on to watch Footloose. We watched the second Footloose, the newer one, and we had fun comparing the different parts from the first one to the second one. That was a whole lot of fun. So, can any of you guys think of a movie or a series that was out before and has returned, for like a new generation or something? When I asked the question, my mom said Beverly Hillbillies. And I said, there's no revamp of the Beverly Hillbillies. And she looked it up. And when she looked it up, she came up with, she said it was from the 90s. And it was Jim Varner, I think it was. What's that guy who did, hey, my name is Vern? So she said that he had a new rendition of the Beverly Hillbillies. And so clearly, we're going to probably try and check that out. That is her show. Whenever it's her turn, she doesn't like to do movie night anymore because when it's her turn, she says she always want to watch Beverly Hillbillies, and she know we don't want to watch it with her. Mean, but I guess a little true. Marissa says, I like the freedom and variety. Oh, that's where I left off. She Shed Craft Shack says, I can cross stitch in my recliner. Cindy B says, last summer I gave my daughter my cross stitch stash from 30 years ago. Didn't think I would go back to it. Wrong. Now I have to rebuild my stash. Yeah, you're gonna have to rebuild. I don't know if I could have gave up a stash. Robert says, the only time I will be spending money on diamond painting is if I really love it. I do really love it though, Robert. I really do. And Marissa says, there are kids that have everything, but not the heaven and earth designs. Hi, Marianne. Hello. Hello. How are you? So, Cindy B says she's not talking to me. Okay. But she's saying that you're so much more comfortable in that little recliner. That's what I have to get. Have you watched The Heat with Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy?
Yes.
Have we seen it?
Yes.
Justin says we've seen it. Not Safe says, I will, Mama. I know she can't wait to see you. Robert says, yes, I love the A-Team. That was my favorite TV show back in the late 90s. Did they come out with a new one?
Yeah, they did.
They have a new A-Team?
They came out years ago.
With the new one?
With the new one, yeah.
Okay.
I think that came out around like...
Carol Burnett Show. We had just, we've just been talking about that over the weekend. We were talking about the Carol Burnett Show. So Carol Burnett, Three's Company, and what else? It was three. We did a $1 Million Man and Bionic Woman marathon on Saturday. Anybody ever seen those shows?
I never even heard of them.
Oh, you were at work. Sorry. I'm sorry. We did have our own little fun going on. But I will tell you what. I was watching $1 Million Man and Lee Majors. Oh gosh. He was kind of buff and he was kind of fine. I'm looking at him. He went to pick this guy up off the ground, and it caught his shirt and it showed like the arm muscle and detail. And yep. And I was just a drooling and things. And so obviously, I looked him up. I think he still looks good. He's 81 and his wife looks like she's 22. But yeah.
How old is she really?
I think she's 40 or 40 something. But there is a sizable age difference, Who cares? Who cares? She's in love with what he used to look like, and she can shop. That's all that matters.
You're
Shalene says, I watched them all. Yvonne says, hi, Yvonne. I got to see her this year in Detroit. Dream come true. Aww. Nice talking to you all. I'm heading off to bed now. Sweet dream. I hope you sleep hard and get a pillow mark on your face. Have a good night. Bye. Cindy B says, The Heat, Dinner for Schmucks are two movies that had me laughing through the whole thing, like The Jerk. Okay, so that's it right there. I remember, I think it might have been a while since we saw The Heat. But yeah, Dinner for Schmucks, we're going to definitely put that on the list. We laughed so hard. We had so much fun. And that really, made it worthwhile. We were talking about it afterwards. It was just a great night. So yeah, if you got to be on a lockdown, make it fun, I guess. We were having a ton of fun. The other thing I wanted to talk about, when you guys go to like a diamond painting website and you see someone selling their stash, their diamond paintings, are you immediately like just trying to, are you trying to go there to feel a collection, something that you wanted to have, or are you looking for a gift? What is it that makes you guys go and shop for some of the stash websites? I went to a stash website the other day. A lady was selling she was selling a lot of Diamond Art Clubs. And what I saw in there, what I wanted, and I got it. I paid the regular price for it. What I really liked about it was everyone that was there that was purchasing, they were buying it for the price that it cost when it was on sale. Obviously, we get our diamond paintings, we open them up, we look at them, things of that nature. But I guess the surprise to me was that they were not losing their value. Wonder Woman remade a bunch. That's true. Not safe. You're right about that. She did. She had 2 or 3 remakes.
So many of those.
I forgot about that. So remember the other night when I called Not Safe and we were talking, and one of the things that really wowed me was when the woman went to resell her Diamond Art clubs, she was getting the same price that she had paid for them. And there was no issue at all. There was no issue. I had no problem. I saw what I wanted. I looked on there for the 2 that I know that you wanted, and I was ready to pay the regular price, no worries. Then I scrolled down the same page, the same Facebook page, and I see that people are selling, and this is poured glue, but they received these paintings from maybe AliExpress or eBay or Amazon. And they were asking for what they paid for them. And my mind kept it going. I just kept moving. So I just want to know what you guys feel. Like, there has to be a reason why I felt like, no, I'm not buying that. There should be a discount. But there was no first thought of a discount when it came to repurchasing someone else's Diamond Art Club. What do you guys make of that? What do you think that?
I mean, if you see somebody with a Diamond Art Club that's already been bought, you shouldn't have to buy. I don't think you should have to buy, regular price.
You think it should be discounted also?
Yeah.
You do? It was never a thought. Why do you think it should also be discounted?
I mean, because there's a possibility that they possibly, opened it and stuff like that.
Well, they definitely opened it, and I still didn't care at all. I feel like, and like Cindy B said, it's because we know Diamond Art Club's quality.
Yeah.
I think, but I don't know. But there just was not a second thought. I was on the phone. I was talking to Not Safe, and I literally said, I can't believe how everyone was paying regular price. Not Safe said the same thing. I would have wanted a discount. I would have wanted, a couple of dollars off. But the same thing that Justin just said. But I didn't question it at all. I didn't question it. It was in my mind, oh my gosh, the opportunity to get something that I passed on and then lost the opportunity. I was very excited. There was, there were quality there as well. There were Mandy's. She had some Chuck Pensons, but the Chuck Pensons I already had. So there was no, and then there was no point. And then I know that Not Safe is looking for a couple of paintings. And so I'm always looking for his paintings as well. I just am not having any luck. Not that he's having any. We just, we're not finding them. Gonna have to wait until they send that email and restock. But I definitely, I remember I just kept it pushing and I couldn't believe it. So that was the other day. Like I said, that's the only thing I've purchased. I haven't been on a lot of websites. I do stock Michael's. I do still stock Joann's. I haven't seen anything that's like overly amazing that I just have to have. I did finally get my sparklers. I need to order again. I know I hear a lot of people saying, it was the wait. I can't wait till the website opens. I'm just going to have to get in there the day that it opens. That's all. But I still, because I need particular colors to be able to do the painting the way I want. And at the end of the day, that's why that service is there, so that you can have fun and you can actually customize the painting the way that you want. So that's what I'm looking forward to. You guys know we have this big holiday coming up. Night, hello, Charlie Berry. Night, Shalene. Thanks for coming in. You're saying good night to the She Shed. I'm sorry. I take that back, Shalene. We already going. There we go. I read a message wrong. So, coming up here in Vegas, which is crazy, we have Memorial Day weekend. And we opened a little bit, not a lot, and I don't see us opening too much more just yet, because numbers, the numbers are still climbing a little, and there's a lot of fear there. When they opened, they did open a couple of locations that were dead. Had some people that went out that kind of they recorded just to kind of see if there would be crowds and things like that. And there weren't any crowds. I know there's, a lot of posts online and stuff like that one restaurant in Colorado and things. We're still trying to keep it safe, and I think that's great. But Memorial Day weekend is coming up, and it's a long weekend. And I'm wondering, what does everyone's plans look like for Memorial Day weekend when you're still trying to social distance? How do you do that? How do you incorporate the first big holiday weekend of the summer? It kind of introduces us to summer. We're so excited. We can't wait. It's the first time we get to wear our little cute summer outfit. And I've been on lockdown and I've been dieting. So I feel like, when I do get to come out into the out, I want to be cute. I want to wear something. You're going to Cali. They said Cali just got extended for 3 months.
I don't think Cali's a good place to go right now.
What are you going to Cali for? Not safe? I don't know. You better be safe, because you know how mama is protective over you. And I don't know if you just better be careful. You just gonna mess up the fun, man. You're gonna go down there. You better have on a full-on bodysuit. I saw somewhere, I think on CNN.com, it said that they were extending it for, I think they said they were extending the stay in shelter or shelter in place for 90 more days, which is crazy, because your grandpa's 95 and you're going to go check on him. Are you going to make me feel bad? Oh, man, that hurts. What is that? That's Elliot. Look at that. He's on to the next one. Oh. Look at that. Is that halfway done? Elliot's halfway done. Are you serious? I feel like I'm the slowest person. I'm still in the same corner. Look at that. He's done all of this. He just got that little bit left. I'm the slowest person, man.
I know you ain't talking. I'm still on the same page.
Well, yeah, but I don't know what it's going to take for me to... I'm so slow, it ain't funny. Uh-oh. I think I closed the YouTube. I sound old, don't I? Oh, baby, you closed the YouTube. Oh, he said, I just feel bad now. Cindy B says, our governor opened up a little, groups of 10, but he highly suggests people of 65 should shelter in place still. Yeah, I think that's good. Marissa says, do we get excited about Memorial Day? I was just thinking, is it the beginning of the unbearable heat? That started already here.
Yeah.
Woo, I'm hot. Catherine says, I'm flying to Savannah, Georgia for the birth of my granddaughter. Well, congratulations, Catherine. I'm so happy for you. I don't know if I'll ever have one of those. Hug and kiss on them a lot for me. Savannah, I've seen the movie. I hear so much about the humidity there. Put your hair up, lots of headbands, and yeah, that's kiss the baby. Just make sure the baby get a lot of love from me. Not Safe says, I'm just going to him, no fun. Okay, no problem. Now make sure that he's safe and have a lot of fun. And Cindy says, I just want to see my grandsons and my mom, and then I'm good. Yeah. Of course, it's safe in California. It's just fear mongering. You should watch Tucker Carlson on Fox to get closer to the truth. Okay, Tucker Carlson. No, it is not. It is a 78 by 98. That's huge, Elliot. Michigan stay home is till May 28th.
Whoa!
But many people are ignoring it. Ooh, I don't know.
Shouldn't know that.
Well, here's the thing. Everybody has a theory. Everyone. The left side, the right side, the upside, the downside, the toddlers, everybody got a theory. And so for me, this is my theory. It's that Y2K mentality. When Y2K was coming along, what happened, Justin? What happened when it was about to be 2000, the year 2000? Do you remember? You were little.
Yeah, I was a baby.
Do you remember what Mama was doing?
Working.
I did work back then.
You were stressing about that. I think everybody was stressing about that year because y'all was worried about the technology and stuff like that. That's right. So I was worried about the technology so much. I mean, I went out. I mean, y'all thought stock market. Y'all thought the computers was about to just. Y'all thought it was the end of the world. Y'all thought it was the end of the world.
I thought.
And y'all thought the computers was not smart enough.
I thought that the world as we knew it was going to be changed for about 6 months. That no one at the start of 1900 had been able to, maybe fathom how much would transpire over the next 100 years. And so that there hadn't been any thought process behind what happens when the computers go from December 3, 1999 to January 1, 2000. So what occurred was nothing. But the ensuing thought process that started probably 6 months before was be prepared, because you don't know. Be prepared. You never know what's going to happen. Protect yourself. I had a little one, I had a little one, and he was walking around calling people names and stuff. Used to call my brother dummy. Dummy.
Yeah, I did.
And so I'm trying to be prepared. I got little people that need me. And so I felt like it was better to be safe than to be sorry. I bought enough. We could have lived in the woods for 6 months. We had food. We had fire. We had fire. We had thermal blankets, everything, because everything's shutting down. It's December. It's going to be cold. We are not going to be able to cook. We're not going to have any heating sources. Keep in mind something like this. Let's say it did occur. This was the panicker in me. But something like that occurred, even if it did, I'm sure they could have got things back up in a week or so, or less.
It'd have been fast.
But like I said, we could have lived in the woods for 6 months. I had everything. And then January 1, was it 00 came along. I think we were watching the ball drop. And the countdown came. And I'm ready. I got a flashlight in one hand. I got a can opener in the other hand. And we just kept on standing there looking stupid with a flashlight in one hand and a can opener in the other. And I'll never forget my husband, he went to the cupboard and said, "The hell are we supposed to do with all this tuna?" We're going to eat it. We're going camping and we're going to have fun. We went camping almost every weekend come that spring. So it's just about being prepared. That's really all that I can say. I'd rather be safe than sorry. If I have to look back down the road at Christmas and be like, man, they really had this hyped up. We was in the house. We're in the house. It's not, anything major. Oh my God, they really had us fooled. We got closer. We got a lot of great moments. We got a lot of, family time. So a time we can look back on and really truly enjoy and appreciate. So, if it is a big theory out there and I'm stupid, it wouldn't be the first time. So that's how I look at it. I know that every Friday I have a set at my house before this occurred. We would have my mom would cook and my friends would come over. We'd have a good time. We'd just hang out. Once a month, I would have game night over a friend's house. And I do miss those things, just having something to look forward to, somewhere to go and things like that. So the question came up with Memorial Day coming. They wanted to know if we should do something still with social distance in mind. And we got stuck on what we can do. Like, what can you do still with social distancing in mind? We were thinking about maybe going down to, a park or a lake. Is that something you get together with friends and do? Or is that just something that's probably more ideal to be reserved for like a immediate household, immediate family members and things? I don't know, but those are, the thoughts that are kind of populating. While I do miss my hangouts, when Not Safe would come over, we would be up till 2 o'clock in the morning down in Payton, and no, we got to be up at 6 to go to work. Those days were fun. I really miss that, but at the same time, I think about my mom, and even though we are sheltered in place and she can't go anywhere, she's had a couple of moments as the weather has changed, and how spring comes along and you have your hay fever and your little spring allergy cold session. She's struggled with breathing, a couple of times, and we've had to run out and get emergency inhalers and things. So I just think about that stuff. I try and keep it into a place of, perspective. Is it worth it? Is that one fun outing worth more suffering, or the possibility that there could be more suffering? And that's what I really utilize to kind of keep going and stay here, sheltered in place, things of that nature. And Shalene says, New York State, stay at home until June 15th. There you go. Yvonne says, I follow a frontline right nurse that is in New York, and she knows. Yeah, even the nurses and doctors, they're all spread out and doing different things. To be honest, my younger sister, she's a nurse. She works at the hospital in Columbus, Ohio. And, just the things that she says that they're doing shocks me. I have a friend that I went to college with, and she's the one that had COVID. She is waiting to get a second. You have to test negative twice in order to be considered recovered. She had one. If this next one tests positive, she has to go back into quarantine all over again. She contracted it from the hospital she works at, and she ended up obviously going on hazard pay, and she ended up really sick. She did, get over it. It took a little bit longer than 14 days. She was waiting on the 14th day to be able to, run marathons and jump hurdles. And she literally was counting down, like, I can't wait. I got 2 more days until this goes away. Like, she really was under the impression. And keep in mind, she works in a hospital, that on the 14th day, she was just going to be able to wake up, yawn, like, it was a bad dream. So, I don't necessarily feel like just because this person is a part of this profession, they're the end all be all. They know what is being taught and trained and what they are experiencing in their particular environment is what I'll say. And they may have experience for that particular environment. Do I compare the differences between my sister and my friend and what I do compare them. And are they similar experiences or different? Their environments, their hospitals, they're treating it completely different. So that's why I said I feel it's better to be safe and to shelter in place. I don't get on TV that much because it's crazy out there. Not Safe says, I party like it was 1999 because it was. Elliot says, my progress on my painting from May 2nd to May 13th. What? So it was 12 days of work. I'm absolutely loving it. You did all of that in 12 days? Man, you're making me look bad. I got to get better at this. Cindy.
This dedication.
Yeah, he is dedicated. Cindy B says, my mom is 84 and she has COPD. Can't take chances with her. I don't blame you. That is definitely it's true. The uncrafty crafter says, I'm starting to get those random baby shower and graduation party invitation. I'm like, nope, love you, but nope. When I seen my cousin Gerald, he sent me an invitation to come to his house. And I'm like, what? No. He lives in Ohio. So there was no way that I was coming anyway.
Right.
But his daughter, she was graduating from college. And he was sending invitations for people to come over. He wanted to have what he called a quick little celebration, friends and family, to share her graduation moment. I was like, I can't believe this. In the midst of a pandemic, are you serious? Is it really that serious? What he did was he has what I call a governor's driveway. I don't know if that's what they call it or not. I don't know if that's where they come from.
Well, it's a long driveway.
It's a long driveway, but it's the type of driveway where if this is the house, you pull in one side, you come up in front where the door is, and you can drive out on the other side. I've always called that a governor's driveway, whether that's what it's called or not. It's a nice one. And he had set up in the front of the house his daughter on display in her cap and gown. Yes, she had her cords because she's graduating from Ohio State University. She has her cords, and because she's not going to be able to get to stand in front of friends and family, he has a table where you could drive around. Your gift gets dropped off. If you're giving a card, a second table to the left of the doorstep and porch area, and you can give a card, wave, take a picture of her, and then keep driving on. Now, if you're getting those kinds of invitations, Crafter, love it. I was so shocked and so proud of him. I could not believe it. After that, I seen another post somewhere also that was pretty similar, because I know my cousin, he's not that original. I was wondering where it came from. Right. But it was still a great idea.
Said he's not that original.
I said original. He's not original. But I thought it was a great idea. And she got to have her moment, standing, cap and gown, pictures with mom and dad, while, family and friends dropped gifts off, and social distance. So I thought that was a great idea. The 3 that were there in the house were the only 3 that were actually around each other. And then, they wiped down all the gifts, took them inside, and they had a great gift opening ceremony. They did a live. Anybody who had dropped a gift off got to go to the live, watch her open their gift, and watch her say, thank you. Oh, So I think that was a brilliant idea and a brilliant way to share that special moment, and so that it didn't have to be taken away. I really do think that was a great way to do it. Hey, Blonde, how are you? How you been? Can't believe I'm still up this late, but happy to stop into your life. Well, we happy to have you. Mistria. What's up, Brandy? How are you tonight? So sorry I'm late. Hey to you, girl. How are you? And the crafter says, my niece is wanting to give her son a birthday parade. Kind of the same concept. Definitely think it's a great idea, crafter. We are crafters, so I think that, a bunch of crafters getting together, helping make something like that come together, that would be an excellent idea. Someone building, a little staging area, someone, picking a location and putting up the decorations and the tables, making it easy for cars to be able to kind of pull around, take a photo and things like that. Even if you're able to create an area where everything is cordoned off by 6 feet or the 10 feet, I think those are excellent ideas. I really do. Like I said, I was shocked. My cousin is not really original, so I'm quite sure he got the concept from somewhere else. But he sent out all of the virtual invitations, and it was excellent. Definitely excellent. Drop by, get the gift later on, go to the live, boom, The only thing I think they should have done, and this is probably what my mom would have done, is you drop by, you get a gift, you leave it with a plate. That's my mom. That's her model. That's how she is. You would have definitely had a to-go plate with a, what does she do for you, Not Safe? When he comes over, she'll make him a to-go plate, put it in a little bag, like, yeah. And when you go home, you need to eat you something. So that's the only thing that I think my mom would have made sure, you guys were kind enough to come out, share this moment, purchase a gift, get a card, that was showing thought. Because, you don't want to get the same card everyone else is going to have. So everyone tries to vary their card. Even if you couldn't afford to buy a gift, a card is a great thought, process. Obviously, it's a different, time right now. So if you get more cards than you do gifts, it's a time where everybody is more understanding. But at the end of the day, she was graduating from college. And so this was a huge accomplishment that, a lot of friends and family, they definitely showed up, and it was a good idea. I think having babies, that's another big event, Uh-oh. That scared me. Don't you scare me.
This phone is protected. This thing ain't.
Don't be telling your business. Yeah, because you're worried that she gonna pack up a plate and send it somewhere else, huh? So yeah, that's great. That's always a good way to social distance. That's great ideas for, the holiday coming up, doing like drive-through parade. I like that. Drive-through graduation. Love that. If you have a setup to where you can do that, people right now, they just want to look forward to maybe going somewhere. They don't necessarily want to have to be in one another's face, just maybe going somewhere. I was getting on Justin, like, make sure that you don't, be around people. And Justin said, Ma, what did you tell me, Justin?
I said I'll never be in anyone's face like that, period.
Yeah. So even before this broke out, I never am in anyone's face like that. I stick to myself. I stay behind. I, don't walk in people's path. So this pandemic was made for, him and his usual options and how he interacts. But I was still being a mom, I guess, and I was still preaching. So So moving on from there, the other thing, obviously, we were talking about TV shows and what's the funniest shows that everyone has seen and things. Aside from movies, is there a series that you guys are watching currently that you would like to start again? I asked this question a few weeks ago, and we kind of landed on Legacies. We talked about Vampire Diaries, doing the Vampire Diaries series again. So obviously, it's time to move to a new series. What is everybody watching in quarantine? What are you revisiting? Is there a new show? I just want to see people interact right now. Really, when I watch TV, like how you watch Kelly and Ryan, and they sitting there and they looking into the camera and they, hi, how you doing? They doing you like they're doing a Justin. They're like, hey. So today, what we're going to cover is, and that's all you see is, just the one person. There's no interaction. Yeah. There's no audience clapping and things like that. This is all you get, and it's Justin. Hey.
You just see me doing this.
Now, does that look fun, guys? Y'all just sitting there watching Justin. Anyway, that's what I mean when I say I just miss people. I want to watch a TV show, where people interacted with one another, where there's laughter. You know what I find myself watching while I'm at work? I don't even have the volume up a lot. It's just fun to see. The Price is Right. When people are so excited, their name is called. Yeah, to get some money. Their name is being called, and they go running down that aisle. Oh my goodness. And they can't wait to get up there and flub it all up. Some of them just have no concept of pricing at all. No concept. We're going to send you on 200 trips. And then we're going to give you 4 new cars and a boat. Yeah, that'll be $1,995. 1,900? Yeah, 1,995. So, some people, they just don't have a concept at all.
Here's how I know about pricing. Just based off of my job.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if you was to go on that show and they showed you, say, a Hyundai Sonata or something like that, that car at least is around 30 to 40K.
A Sonata, yeah. Especially depending on, brand new and things, yeah. But so, that's not what they do.
And so they but that's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was to really, understand, like pricing of like a car and stuff like that.
They don't. That's the whole point.
And
they go on there and they just whimsical, Oh, but what I spend on that is what they're thinking. Yeah.
They're not thinking logically.
No.
They're thinking, oh my God, once I get that,
I'm set. I'm set. I ain't got to do nothing.
Yeah, you got to do something.
Yeah, they got to pay taxes. But I look at that and I see them people excited. And I get excited. That's the highlight of my day now. That's a shame. Can't wait to watch reruns of The Price is Right. Because, they're not hugging and high-fiving no more.
No, they elbowing everything.
You guys, for Mother's Day, I went to my brother's and we looked a mess. I'm over there with my mask on. Justin, he got his mask on. My brother, he had his mask. And my niece, she comes out and she wants to say hi. And my niece is elbowing everybody.
She said 6 feet.
She said 6 feet. She trying to stay back and throw an elbow. Hey, Jeremy, how are you tonight? Mom's got to preach. Yeah, she does. Good girls. Exactly. And Marissa says, I've been rewatching Glee. Oh, Glee. I had
what's his name had passed.
You didn't.
I couldn't watch it again.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember you guys were shocked.
And what's her name? I think Leah Michelle, the one who was dating him at the time. She was
a wreck.
Yes.
It's a good idea. I hadn't thought about that. Randy says, I'm watching the new show uploaded in Amazon Prime. I got Prime. I started watching one show there that Krasinski, the Krasinski thing. What is his name? From The Office. I watched the whole
Jack Reacher.
Jack Reacher. I watched that. The first I watched the whole first
Jack Ryan.
Is that it?
Jack Ryan.
Reacher Ryan.
I said Jack Reacher. That was a whole different that's a movie.
See, you got me saying the wrong thing. That's the show that I watched, and it was pretty good. We're doing pretty good, Jeremy. How's Trapper Do Fryer, I'm sorry, and Mary Jane. Mary Jane is my mom's favorite. She loves to hear you yell at her. She likes it when Mary Jane scratches you, or you tell stories about how Mary Jane scratched you. She say you sound so shocked. Your response sounds so shocked. And then she bit me. And then she scratched me. So,
Charlie bit me.
Mama, Charlie, he bit my finger. I did that to my mom the other day, last Friday. And she never seen the video. She didn't know what I was doing. Said, Mom, Charlie bit my finger. And she was like, what? What are you over there talking about? She was getting worried about me. I said, Charlie bit my finger.
Who's Charlie?
She kept saying, who's Charlie? She was getting mad. I said, Mom, as much as you are on, I bought her a tablet a few months ago. She is on that thing constantly. She loves it. She loves it too. I mean, it's her favorite gadget. She feels like she is in a different world. She can look up whatever she wants. She says she never thought she would have TV at her fingertip. Anything she wants, any information. She was remembering a time when we were little. And back in the 70s, they used to go door to door selling encyclopedias. And she gonna bring up, remember that time I was buying y'all encyclopedias, the man came to the house? Mom, no, I don't want to talk about that. We got technology at our fingertips now. But she was saying how every year she had to renew the encyclopedias because the information might be outdated as every year passed. And that's how you did Google in the 70s. You bought encyclopedias and you were on their renewal plan. So the man would show up and he would charge you $400 and you have...
Damn, $400? Well, I can actually see that.
Yeah, I think it was...
I can actually see that.
$400.
That makes sense.
That's it, Jeremy. Ouch, Charlie, that hurt. And Charlie started laughing. Charlie looked like he was 3 months old. But he became real aware after he bit the heck out of his brother's finger. Oh, hey, Beth, how are you tonight? But yeah, so that's where we are with that. We're definitely going to be watching some new programs. I think Cindy B's suggestion on the, hold on one second. What did I did? Okay. All right, I think Cindy B's suggestion on the Heat, that's going to be fun. We're going to definitely get that watched. Dinner for Schmucks, I think I heard that somewhere before, that was a real funny movie. So I'm going to be looking into that. I'm excited there. As far as going anywhere, not going into the out at all, not going into the out. I had a nice little alternative for that though. I am going to decorate my patio, which I've never done, and I'm going to put some chairs out on the patio so we can go out and sit and enjoy the evening cool air. Doesn't that sound beautiful? Sounds beautiful. Yes, I've never done it. I don't know why. I never thought to. But when I suggested it, my mom was so excited. She was like, really? So she definitely wants to just step out of the four walls and just kind of enjoy some things. I told her I'm sorry. I probably should have done it a little sooner, because she could have went out, got on the patio, enjoyed herself. There we go. Pretty good. Brandy says, yeah, research was more difficult, but a little easier for children to cheat, as teachers couldn't possibly know every book they pulled the info from. That's true. Cindy B says, Dinner with Schmucks has Steve Carell. Oh, Steve Carell. I love him. I do. Marissa says, speaking of going, I'm going to go to bed. Night, y'all. Thanks, Tia and Justin, for hosting. Thanks, Marissa. Have a good night. Cindy B says she's going to keep cross-stitching while you sleep. Yeah, so Steve is one of our favorites. We were almost done. My mom, she doesn't like the show. I love it. But we are almost done with The Office. If anybody has not seen The Office, I suggest that you watch it. What's wrong? Oh. I thought I felt something.
Because it ain't nothing.
Yeah, if you have seen The Office, if you haven't, I definitely suggest starting with episode 3 and 4 of season 1. Those 2 episodes hooked me, and I never laughed harder than I did with the episode 4 of season 1, the basketball episode.
Oh,
I don't know how they got away with that kind of TV, but it is classically funny. It's hilarious. I love every bit of it. And so I really do. I know they always tease about, bringing The Office back. And someone told me they don't know if it would work. But I mean, it definitely is funny. The reruns, they are hilarious. So if you haven't caught it, hey, it's funny. That's all I can say. I don't want to, have somebody watch it and then they don't like it and they come to me and like, what are you talking about? This is crap. Crashly, how are you? I'm kidding up, so may not be in chat too much. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. Crashy says, oh my God, you should watch Community. And it's on Netflix. It's so funny. Well, we're going to try Community. Is it good? I heard something like Parks and Recreation. Someone told me also. Yeah. These are all shows.
What's his name? Is in the Chris Pratt.
For real?
Yeah.
So here's what I don't understand. How did I miss The Office when it was on the first time around? That's all that I want to know. Like, how did I miss it when it was on the first time around?
You tell me. And you watch TV.
I do. I'm a TV watcher. So, what year did The Office start, guys? What year did it start coming on? What was I into at that point? What night did it come on when it was regularly on TV? There has to be a reason why I missed it the first time around. Trying to think.
Probably had set TV shows at that point.
That's what I'm wondering.
Probably had set TV
if it came on opposite something else that I was already watching, But I know it's funny. I probably oh Lord. Anyway, if you're interested, I do suggest getting to at least episode, because the first two were like, okay. Episode 3 of season 1 was like, oh. But when they got to episode 4, I was hooked. There we go. Crashy says, don't be sorry. I'm kidding up, Mad Kitty, and I can't wait to start it. Okay. All right. Those are pretty colors. So, Tia, you must have hit a button and timed Mystery out. I don't think it was me. I'm sorry, Mystery, Brandy. I'm sorry. So what happened was my phone was vibrating, and I think when I went to look to see what it was, I moved my, you see this? I moved my painting. This is my phone right here, and I probably touched something. Hey, Christy, how are you? How was your Mother's Day? I hope you had a good one. You too, Crash. What did Kerwin do? Did y'all go anywhere? We talked 2 days before, and then I ain't talked to you after that. And I didn't know you were gonna, take off and go and hang with the family. That had to be fun. It said you did it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, Cindy B. I just didn't mean to. Is she back? Sorry. Like I said, I was doing this with my, can you see my, you probably can't. And I can't zoom in. You see my painting right here? And my finger? And here's my phone. And I'm quite sure, yeah, hey. I did something.
Yeah, it's blowing you up. It's blowing you up.
I don't know who that is. It was. I'm so pumped for Sunday. We're going to have a ball. We're going to have a ball, Crash. Anyone want to guess what we're making? That's a good idea. Somebody should guess what we're making. Besides a mess, because, Crashly, I think I'm going to make a mess. I don't know. But tell them. I don't know if they're going to guess. I don't think they're going to guess it. What do you think that we're going to make? Blonde says she just ordered Santorini from DAC. She has a huge diamond painting of Santorini and can't wait. What? It keeps leaving and coming back. Yeah, just checked this morning. Christy says, Tia was good. Boyfriend cooked me food. And next part, my brother is going to be a daddy. Oh, oops, to get DP. Oh, yeah, get it. Yes, get it. Blonde, I think you should get it. Well, tell your brother, Christy, I said congratulations. Yeah. Babies are special. They are awesome.
They change your life.
They do change your life. They do. They do change your life. Are you glad you don't have any, or what's going on?
When I said that, I meant that in a good way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because
they're blessings.
you're going to have some?
Yeah, someday.
Someday? Someday, my prince will come. News about my daughter.
She's been stressing.
Yeah, she has been stressing.
She's been stressing bad.
So my daughter is in the process of having a song that she wrote released as a single on just social media platforms. So through like Spotify and Apple Music.
That's crazy.
The goal that they're trying to do is to have her build social media branding, social media awareness and things. So
they want her to have a following.
They want her to have a following, correct? So it'll be getting probably within the next couple of days. The single will be dropping. The goal is, for her to get in there and just to try and determine based on, her interaction with, people that are following different music platforms and things to bring them to her single and things. I don't know if they have a goal or anything. She just kind of went through and explained it to me. But I heard the song. It is so cute. She is trying to come up with a title. But it is a very cute song. I think that is, I think it has the makings of, you could hear it on the radio and things like that. I think it's just a matter of who hears it. And if, someone's going to, want to kind of back it or something. So that's probably the goal. It's an independent publishing label, and that's why they're sending her through to social media. So we'll see. I'll definitely keep you guys posted. I'm excited for her.
Yeah, that's really exciting.
Yeah.
That's really
So let's see. Brandy says, "Yay, guess what? I got Little Red and something sweet yesterday. So excited they came back in stock. I guess I'm missing things." Blonde says, "Dang, can't type for prep. Can't wait to get diamond painting to match large painting." Brandy says, "Wow, Tia, that is awesome." Yes, it is awesome. I'm so excited. I was trying to contain myself. I just sat there, though. I was very supportive. Christy says, "Thank you. I thought it was a joke at first, but then Mom told me, and I was jumping for joy." Yeah, well, Mom said it because she wouldn't joke like that. You all right?
Yeah.
And then Crafty Crafter says, "Oh, wow, huge congrats to her. That's awesome." And Jeremy says, "Sister, you'll have to let me know when the song drops off. Definitely check it out. I can't wait. I can't wait to get a link. I definitely plan to send you guys all a link so you guys can hear it. Obviously, I'm hoping that is something that everyone likes. If you want to provide me feedback, that would be awesome. I'm open to it. But when I heard the song, and I'm probably always going to be that mom, that's a really big fan as well as critic, because I want to make sure that she has a quality product and things, and that she understands, what the sound is that other people might be, looking for, what they may hear. So I do provide her feedback. There wasn't a lot of feedback for this one. I really did enjoy it, and I thought she did an excellent job. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. We're really excited. I just saw, she obviously has an account that I am monitoring and stuff, and I saw a little bit of funds, kind of populating and popping in. I'm like, what's going on? And that's when she kind of explained to me that they are going to go ahead, this independent label, and at least help her start on her path of trying to get this single out, try and get a following, so that she can be formally backed is, I guess, the best way to say it. So I'm excited. The song is beautiful. If you guys have been to a few of my shows, I've been trying to get her to do an intro for me, to sing an intro. She has sung for me. She's had some early success when she was younger. She was really popular here in Vegas. She was in Las Vegas Rising Stars. She's won that. So she has been in the industry behind the scenes for a long time. She's 18. She's for about 15 years. That's what brought us out here when she was younger. She modeled, and she has definitely been auditioned before Disney several times. So there's that aspect. I don't talk about it a lot because she retired on me a few years ago. And it was about 4 or 5 years ago, Justin?
At least.
about 5 years. She retired 5 years ago. She had a great, like going into middle school, going into junior high and high school. She was a cheerleader. She played softball. Towards the end of her high school career is when she decided she wanted to kind of get back in to music and things. My daughter's extremely tall, and so Hollywood loves her for modeling, and they probably would love to see her do a lot more modeling. But my daughter wants to sing and perhaps act, and unfortunately, her co-hosts were always a lot shorter than her. So we shall see, we shall see, we shall see. But that's where my baby is. I was really excited. The news came in. It was a great Mother's Day gift because it came in the day after Mother's Day is when I was sitting there, and she came running to me, and we sat down. She got all this information. Everyone's zoom in. And so we were sitting down on the laptop, and I was so excited. So it's due to release within the next couple of days. I was hoping it was going to release today, but I can't wait to get you guys a link so you guys can hear it. Yeah. And let's see. Cindy B says, I'm sure the song is great. She's a beautiful singer. It definitely is beautiful. I think she played the guitar on this one, but I don't think she did anything with the piano or the keyboard. So we'll see. I don't think that in every one of her songs she has to focus on an instrument. I really don't. But it does set her aside. Yeah. Like you're right, Justin. It sets her aside. It makes her stand out from so many girls who have a particular sound. Everyone a few years ago wanted to have texture in their voice. Then everyone was sounding nasally. Now everyone sounds like they're about to cut their throat and they're depressed. So I definitely, like that she's a little different. She does, come with an instrument or two, but she only wanted to focus on one in this single. So we'll see. I'm excited. I can't wait. And yeah, so she's, excited. She's making some strides and things. She wants to tour. That's the other thing. You know how they send young artists out. They do what I call I call them the bubblegum tours. And I say that because they go to places like malls, and they do like symphony pavilions and local parks and stuff, and county fairs and things like that. And so that's some of the things that they're talking to her about as well. That's a lot of traveling, and the world's not open. At the time that it was a part of the package that they were wanting to put her into, it was open. It's not open anymore. So what do you do when you had some, group of different groups that were going to come through a county fair? 2 or 3 may open on one night for, a major headliner, and 2 or 3 may open on the second night for a major headliner. What do you do now? Because the headliners, they're able to go live, and they have people watching them. But if you're up and coming, what happens? What does that package look like now? You were really over there just making comments. I can't hear. Yeah. You're like, yeah, what is it? What does it look like? That's a good question. What is it? I don't know. I can barely hear you. Christy says YouTube just kicked me out. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Crafter says, that could have been me that knocked you out. I was trying to figure out how to at you and click the wrong. Ooh, I've done that before. Oh, I've done that before. Yeah, so that's exciting. That's what she has ahead of her and things of that nature. And so I got to get an RV. You guys have heard me say it before. But it sounds like I got to do it for real now. Got to get an RV. Got to follow her wherever she's going.
Gotta follow.
Why you playing? I'm following you if you go somewhere too.
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
Does that depress you?
Not really.
Yeah. I think last week or the week before you weren't here, and that was something that I mentioned. I said the only problem that I would have is if you guys, like if she went in one direction and you went in another. That would be the only issue that I but I still found a way around it. You know why? So 6 months at your house and 6 months at hers. Now, problem solved. Move over. Here come mama. Here come mama. Yup. Never, ever, ever giving y'all no peace. No serenity. I'm here for life, boy.
I know.
Do you think Tia, you gonna come pick me up in your fancy RV? Heck yeah. Girl, we would have a ball in an RV. Cindy B says, Justin's excited. That's the child. That's the one, Cindy B, the one child.
She depended on me to give her grandkids.
Yes. So I got to be nice. I got to play nice because my baby told me if it's up to her, the bloodline dying out.
It is.
Oh, she told Justin the other day, you know, I don't want no kids. And if you have some, you don't bring your bad kids around me that babysit. I may get them for an hour. An hour? What is he going to be able to do in an hour? He might as well take them with him. So that is the message that she is spewing. Oh, man. My baby not going to have no kids. Yeah, no, that's what happened when you wait long in life. I should have started when I was 18.
What? What?
Yep. And when you have them when you older, and then y'all gonna take forever, y'all waiting until y'all older. Man, I'm gonna be 70 by the time y'all, yeah. I ain't be able to do nothing with the kids. I'm not gonna be able to do anything. I'll be like, nah, baby, let me get my teeth so I can kind of kiss you on the kidney.
Hey.
Yeah.
Stop.
Now let that mama get her teeth so she can have a kiss. That's exactly what's going to happen. Because y'all waiting forever. So you don't believe me? Justin, that looks yummy. What are you doing to me? Oh, wow. Crashley says, you are welcome to have Nora for a month. Nora's cute, though. She's so cute. She would be spoiled. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't care how bad the babies are. They get spoiled when they come here. My bestie, she be yelling at her kids, and I just can't take it. And I'll be like, you know, especially with my mom around, it's like she getting double and triple teamed. And she says to punish us, well, I won't bring them over then if I can't discipline them when they're doing wrong. So, oh, that's where we are. Oh, she's a sweetheart. I don't care. Crashly, she's a sweetheart. The smarter they are, that's even better. My grandniece, she is a smart aleck. She told my brother and my brother and his wife, they raised their granddaughter. So she's sitting there. She will be 5 in June, and she's sitting on the couch. She puts her feet up, and she does this to my brother and says, "Smoothie, please. Smoothie." And then she looks at my sister-in-law and says, "Hey, pheasant." We all know she meant peasant, but she's going to be 5. Hey, peasant, make sure he gets me a smoothie. And she, oh, you're talking about two irritated people. And I said, no, you can't hurt the baby. You can't hurt the baby. And they were so irritated. Like, how's she talking to us? She thinks we're her slave. She's calling me pheasant. I said, well, she's saying it wrong. I wouldn't answer. So that's what we go through. We live for those moments. I know I do. Live for those moments where we can chuckle and laugh. And yeah, the only problem is that granddaughter doesn't get sent home because they're in a better school district, and she goes to school. She goes to a private school from my brother's house. So she gets to stay there. She has her own room, and the pheasants are supposed to serve her whenever she wants. Put her feet up on the couch, on the brand new couch that my sister-in-law just purchased in January. Yes. Beth says, someone's bottom would be a bit warm.
Yep.
What do you think about that when Uncle Mike said that?
To be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't nothing you can really do about it.
Why do you think that she was like that?
Kids are really smart.
Yeah.
Kids are really smart.
They are.
They are really, really smart. I think she got that from like a show or something like that.
You think because she's watching some kind of TV show or something? What about your little sister? She's what, 2 or 3? How old is she? She's 2. She's
That little girl
yeah.
is smart.
What kind of stuff does she do?
Man,
I see pictures of you two all the time.
she'll take my phone.
I saw that.
She'll
TR was
definitely
reporting.
she'll definitely take my phone. But that little girl is smart. That little girl is so smart. She since she know how to talk now,
Mm-hmm.
she be like, I don't want you could put something in her face and be like, I don't want that.
Really?
Yeah. It's,
Who she yell at the most? You, Tiara.
No, she don't yell at me. She know when she doing too much. I'm the one that's gonna sit her down.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What about how does she interact with the other two?
Tiara's like the
I
false.
mean, Steven and Maya.
Oh, Steven loves her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's only nice to the boys and she's mean to the girls.
No, I'm the one. I'm like the disciplinary committee.
Oh, okay.
You know, like she'll sit on my lap.
Because you're the oldest brother.
Yeah, she'll sit on my lap and I'll I'll let her have my phone and play a game on there. But like when it comes to like Steven and stuff like that, he'll baby her.
He
like,
babies her.
Yeah. But
Wow.
that like when we was over there last, we was outside playing basketball and stuff like that. She was running around the street. And I said, get over here. She want to keep running and stuff like that. I said, okay. I said, Tiara, grab her. Or Zamaya, grab her. Zamaya was chasing her and stuff like that. I said, you bigger than her. If you don't grab her and stop playing.
You bigger than her. She couldn't get her.
She couldn't get her.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm sitting here like, all you gotta do is stand in front of her. Even Dad was saying that. He was like, you just gotta stand in front of her.
Well, those kids nowadays, when they're just a different breed. And I think that's how I started the conversation. Children are just a different breed now. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh my gosh. I don't know what this is, but I don't like this.
Yeah.
It's this blue, see? Over here, can't get it. It's like, I don't know.
It looks fine to me. I don't see no.
And this,
No issue.
look at this glue. This
Yeah, you need to change it.
this is messed up.
You definitely need to change that.
Y'all see this glue?
No.
It's giving me a headache to deal with. I have been. This is the This is the Dreamer Designs wax. If you guys can see that, and you see the groove. You can see the groove right there. I've been using Nacho Mama's mud. And I had like little tiny hair particles and stuff. So it was time to change it out. And I said, well, since I'm working on this diamond painting, I'm going to try. And I swear, I don't like this stuff at all. So I'm going to wax out. I'm going to wax it. It's in here. Wrong drawer. There we go. So I'm gonna swap this out while I'm chit-chatting. We got a few minutes left, 11 minutes. Where's my, hand me that right there. Right there. In the front. This one. Yeah. The rest of them got a cap on. This thing is irritating the heck out of me. If you've seen that right there, I'm just like, I'm sorry, guys. This is a technical difficulty. This is the wax that I use, if you guys can see it. It says Dreamer Designs. It's their little whatever. And here we go. This was wrong.
All day long?
No, I kept doing this. That's why I was doing that. And then it just, I don't know what happened. I'm sorry, a couple more seconds, guys. He said like, Crashy said like, who does she think she is? That's what my sister-in-law said. Oh my goodness. But if it wasn't my kid, I'd be rolling. That's right, Beth. Crashy says, yesterday I sat on the couch and said, oof, in exhaustion, because I was tired. And Nora says, Mom, you got to stop drinking so much soda and get rid of your fat. So you're not tired.
Ooh. You see, I used to be that bold as a kid.
Justin was very, very bold.
I was heartless.
Yeah, he didn't realize. I think I might be sugarcoating. Their dad used to feel like he's heartless and he needed to take other people's feelings into consideration. He would just say,
I would just say what was on my mind.
Whatever was on the top of his head.
That's what made me.
It might not have ever
that's
been
what made
nice.
me so like. That's what made me so quiet, because I realized.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's why I was always so quiet.
So their dad, he would say stuff like, "You can't say that. You can't talk like that to people," you know. And so unfortunately,
I forgot about this one.
I didn't forget about it. I just
because it was
I
still
don't use them that much.
it was still in my little place.
Oh, is that where it was?
Yeah.
What you say? Get my stuff out your. Dang, Justin, that's harsh.
Ain't nobody even said that.
You guys, I just left one of my little diamond painting pins in Justin's container. I didn't know. You see, it's half the size of the rest of them. And he said, "Get your stuff out of my truck."
Now she putting words into my mouth.
Say how you said. That was pretty much how it should have been taken. I can't believe you, man. I birthed you. I gave you life. You took life from me. I gave you life. What movie was that from, guys?
Oh, please, no.
I would love to see who could guess that one.
That's
No, I want to see somebody guess it.
that's funny.
Yes, that was something else.
You
Anyway,
took life from me.
yeah, I gave you life.
I could bring you. I brought you into this world. I could take you out.
Is that what you? You're so mean. Who says that? Huh? I don't say that. Where did you get that from? Has anybody ever heard the term? Say it again, Justin.
I brought you into this world. I can take you out.
I brought you into this world, and I can take you out.
Man, you like to be honest. If a parent says that line,
That's harsh.
you know, if a parent says that line, and you must be messing up horribly. Like
That's harsh.
you gotta be. They must be disappointed to like.
I brought you in this world, and I can take you out.
They gotta be disappointed to the 10th extent.
I would never say that. That's frightening.
Like being disappointed.
Now you're gonna make me say it. I brought you in this world, and I'm gonna take you out. The Uncrafty Crafter says, I really want to try the Not Your Mama's Mud. Oh, it's really great. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's got a nice aroma. It's a beautiful scent. Look at me. I struggle with the patty wax, but I think it's because I keep it cold in our house. Shalene says, oh, crash. Oh, Nora's not nice. I think she might be like Justin. Justin he had to learn. Like he just said, he got to the point where he didn't want to hurt someone's feelings, not realizing what he was saying. So he just kind of he took a step back. I think it made him become. I definitely think it made him become more resolute, more resolved. He's definitely more quiet. He sits in the background, I definitely think that's what, that awareness did. But he said one time, I forget where we were going, but I was tired. We were walking, and we were walking a lot. And he said, you tired because you fat, mommy? So it was the same concept. And
I got a whooping that day.
Yes, my ex, he was so mad. Can't believe you said it. We had moved into this new house, and everybody was slipping and falling down the stairs. And he said something like, if mommy fall down the stairs, it's going to tear him up or something. And
I was cracking.
And my ex, and I think he was 7 or 8. He might have been, I think he was 7 at the time. And he sure did. And keep in mind, I think I was a size 12 at that point. Nowhere near, I wear a size 20 right now. And so nowhere near the size I am, and he said that I would tear the stairs up.
I was bad. I was bad. Like I had a mouth.
Beth says that pen is cute, though. It is cute. Brandy says Bill Cosby said that in his comedy, Bill Cosby as himself. He said that. I always said it to my kids. Yeah. Oh, that's true. He did say that. I brought you in this world. I'll take you out. He did. You're right. And Uncrafty Crafter says, Brandy, I do that and leave it on my light pad too. It works really good, but then I feel like I have to change it out too quick. Crashy says, I said that to Nora once, and then for about a month after that, every time she was in trouble, she'd say, what? So now you're going to take my life? It's a good way to make me feel, yeah, Crashly, you deserve that one. Oh my gosh. I brought you in this world, and I'm going to take you out. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. That's right. You got it. Oh, thank you, co-host. It was fun. You got about 3 minutes left. Well, you have a good evening.
I will definitely try to.
Put your feet up.
And go to sleep.
Yeah. Well, get some rest. I'm sure. I know you're going to put the headset on now.
I'll probably listen to music.
No gaming?
No.
What? No gaming?
No, I gotta get up in the morning.
Uh-oh. You sounding like a man. Night, hon. Well, guys, my co-host is gone. And you fall asleep? We're about to go. We got 3 minutes. How are you tonight? How far have you gotten? I saw that you finished. I do love Avatar, but I can't wait. I can't wait until, I think I'm going to start mine the month before the release. Because that's when all of the trailers, they're going to be running the trailers left and right and things. And it'll be fun to be working on something and things. And then obviously the pinnacle to completion is going to be when I go and see the movie. Now, if we can't go into the out, then obviously I'm going to pay the $19.95 and I'm going to get it on Prime. There we go. So that's how we're going to handle that. Oh, thank you, Shalene. Look at everybody. I was on the phone and realized what time it was. You missed it. Justin came tonight. Justin's been marathon diamond painting for the last couple of weeks, but he's been doing it without me. Getting up early in the morning and diamond painting for 3 hours in the morning, diamond painting late into the night. And then by the time I come in and stuff, he'll have been in here diamond painting in the studio for hours. And so he's trying to finish. You missed that part, but he's just trying to finish up some of his projects because he's moving into custom designs. He's got 2 paintings that he is going to be ordering customs on, and so he definitely is excited about that new direction, and he's just trying to get it done. So we'll see, but I talked about feeling hurt and left behind because he's diamond painting without me and I felt like he was cheating on me, but that's for the next show. Sarita says, that will be me. Ain't no way I'm going out there socially. I plan to do it all from here. But I am going to hang on my patio. I got a little patio I don't go out on. Isn't that crazy? And I told my mom if she behaves, I'm going to go ahead and put some green rug down, make it look like grass. And then we're going to, put our chairs out there, have us some little island music. And then drink some Calypso Berry Blue Zion worked up beautifully. Oh, here we're going to have some Calypso Berry wine coolers. Make us feel like we're doing something. We ain't going to be able to stay out there long because sometimes if the wind wafts just right, you smell the trash wafting up into your nose. So it'll be fun until, the wafting starts. With that said, guys, it's been a great night. I had a ball. Thank you for joining me and for coming out. Obviously, my son, he has to work tomorrow, and I do too. And so I am going to cut out. Look at that. When I look into the viewfinder, this looks so nice. Oh, yes. Really nice. Coming along. I got to get here. I haven't, I got to get here. That's a lot of work still left to be done. And, yeah. Okay. Well, here we go. I will be watching the replay for what I missed. It was fun. We had a good night. You guys get some rest. Thank you all for coming out. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys next week. If you are new, make sure you hit the like button. Also subscribe. As we move into June, perhaps Justin's ready to start maybe thinking a little bit more about some giveaways. We'll see. We haven't had any in a few months. I gotta be honest. I need to feel comfortable going into the post office, and I'm not hearing good things about the post and deliveries and things like that. But we shall see. I am eager. Like I said, I haven't been doing too much shopping, so ready to get back on there and have some fun. If you guys are ready for the summer, you guys want to join me, I would like to do just some fun summer series and things like that, displaying of our crafts. I do want some things that I can do outside on my patio. Like I said, I don't plan on going nowhere but to the patio, but a nice outdoor craft. I thought it would be cross stitch. But you guys already know how I feel about that. This is going to be the size of my cross stitch project. Can you imagine the 1X going across something this size? Yep, that X is going to go across the top of that. You know, a little cute. And so I was thinking polymer clay, but I'm hearing that might not be a good craft to take outside. So I don't know. We'll see. Other than that, I'm open for suggestions. If you guys are watching on a replay, make sure you pop a suggestion right down there in the chat box. Thank you guys all for tuning in, and you have a great rest of your evening. Good night.